You buffoons have all been tricked into thinking that you cannot get open in this game. Safe to say that today, all of that will change. Yo, how y'all boys doing today though, man? Hey man, I got the sauce about the sauce. I'm gonna literally be explaining to y'all why you cannot get open in NBA 2K25. A lot of people think that the dribbling is crucial. A lot of people think that you cannot do anything in this game when it comes to dribbling. I am here to change everybody's perspective. Hey bro, yes you old head. Yes, I'm talking to all the old heads. I am not breaking the game. I'm just trying to save my guys. That's it. Before we get into anything, y'all boys just make sure that y'all hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and more importantly, turn on all post notifications so you're not missing another video from me. Become part of the gang. I love y'all boys so much. Let's get into the gameplay. Alright man, so I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with y'all. I have to keep it real with y'all. Getting open in this game isn't as hard as some of you guys may think, alright? You only need like 2 things really. Now those 2 things are the best jump shot and the best drill moves. But it's not only that though, man. It's not only that. It has to take a lot of IQ to get open on this game and to actually know how to get to your spot and to actually know what's going to be open. But on NBA 2K25 in particular, you do need the best dribble styles, the best drill moves to get open on this game. And here they go right here. All right, man. So starting off with the dribble style, as you can see, I am using Trae Young. I was using Russell Westbrook. This is my updated dribble style because he gives like that little, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like when he does like a move and like, you know, like to the left and to the right, you feel me? Russell Westbrook doesn't really give that. But y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when it comes to the Trae Young in a little bit. These are small guard dribble styles, but the best dribble style for a tall guard is this dribble style right here. Zach LaVine, all right? Zach LaVine, well, I think DeJounte Murray, I'm not really sure, bro. I'm not too familiar with the tall guard 6 this year because I ain't gonna lie, bro. 6'3", 6'2", 5'9", they have very good stats. So I ain't gonna lie, I advise you to get on small guard way because that tall guard era is done. So for the signature size up, we are going to go Trae Young for small guards. This is hands down the best signature size up in the game. From tall guards to small guards, it don't matter, bro. Like tall guards can't get this for a reason, bro. It is OP, bro. The speed burst that you get out of it is very good. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not OP, but you know, it's very good. Best dribble style for tall guards, 6'5" to 6'9", is Kawhi Leonard. For the regular breakdown combo, I am using Stephen Curry though, y'all. You do need a 92 plus ball handle to get this. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. Them tall guards cannot get the 6 that small guards get. It is ass because I'm not gonna lie, I would love to be a tall guard with the same 6 that I have right now. I would actually be flying, but you know what I'm trying to say, that's just how 2K made it this year. But fortunately, I got y'all boys the best regular breakdown combo for 6'5" to 6'9" is Paul George. You see, I can't get it because I'm too small. So for your aggressive breakdown combo, I'm using Terry Rozier. I forgot what I was using before, but Terry Rozier is a good one. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? Whatever looks fast, whatever looks explosive, throw it on, and you know what I'm trying to say, try to master it, bro. The aggressive breakdown combo for a tall guard is Kevin Durant. For all my tall guards out there, equip this and thank me later. So we got the escape moves. We are going to be using Stephen Curry for the escape moves for small guards. You're going to want to be using Jimmy Butler for a tall guard. But if you are 6'5" to 6'9" or under 6'10", use Jimmy Butler. It is the best in the game right now for a tall guard. Or you can use De'Aaron Fox for a small guard also, just like Curry. It really is personal preference when it comes to these moves right here, these escapes. But just make sure that you're using Jimmy Butler for a tall guard or Stephen Curry and De'Aaron Fox for a small guard. Nothing else though, y'all. Nothing else. Combo moves that I'm using is Stephen Curry. I only do combo moves like that for real though. But you know, sometimes it's effective, sometimes it's not. It really just depends on the situation. For tall guard, you either want to use Kobe Bryant or Kevin Durant, bro. That's really it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Kevin Durant has majority of the best tall guard 6 in this game. I mean, it's Kevin Durant, you know what I'm trying to say. For all my small guards, if you do not want to use Curry, you can use John Morant too. So for my crossover, I'm using Jordan Poole. I feel like Jordan Poole is the best crossover in the game. Kind of similar to like, I think it was, what was that crossover last year? Kobe Bryant or Chris Paul? Chris Paul is, you know, I think like still good in a sense. It's just not the same, you know what I'm trying to say. But for all my small guards, use Jordan Poole. For my tall guards, I would probably say use Lonzo Ball, man. Lonzo Ball is the best card for tall guards, bro. Who y'all know that give y'all tall guard 6 and small guard 6, the best 6 in one video, bro? Nobody doing it like this. Nobody doing it like me. So y'all just make sure that y'all hit the subscribe button, bro. So for the behind the back, I was using Darius Garland, but I changed to Trae Young because Darius Garland is very fast and it gives you the 2K20 explosive behind the back, but it puts you in into your defender. You know what I'm trying to say? If a defender, if a very good defender, I should say, is in front of you and you do that behind the back, you will 9 times out of 10 get ripped, especially if he's playing your hip. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just wish of Trae Young, because like, instead of, you know, every time I do the behind the back, I'm moving back, then, you know what I'm trying to say, moving forward. And that's why Trae Young, I think, is better than Darius Garland. You know what I'm trying to say? For my tall guards, use Andrew Wiggins behind the back. It gives you the 2K20 explosive behind the back when you know how to trigger it. For my hesitation, I did change to Chris Paul. I was using James Harden or Darius Garland. Those are very good hesitations as well, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I was using Chris Paul last year, so I'm decided to use it this year again. For the step back, you can use it on a tall guard and small guard. You get the best crab move with this step back right here, Luka Doncic. Not gonna lie, but if you really want a combo quick and stuff like that, I think Tyrese Halliburton is the one for you. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's the best combo step back in the game. But if we want to create space, especially when a person is like on you and like say you go into the paint, boom, Luka Doncic step back is gonna pull you all the way out to the 3-point line. So a lot of people already know how I feel about the motion style. I feel like when you're dribbling and your emotion, the motion style has something to do with you dribbling, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, and that's a secret. A lot of people don't know that the motion style makes you dribble faster. I'm telling you, I'm not delusional. I'm speaking facts. Put Patty Mills on, bro, if you are a small guard. If you are a tall guard, put Alex Caruso on. So for my go-to shot, I use Stephen Curry. They call this the moonwalk. You know what I'm trying to say? When you do this move right here, I'm not gonna lie, only a few people really know how to do this, you know what I'm trying to say, effectively, and know how to do it at the right time that you need to do it, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Put this go-to shot on if you are a small guard, and for my tall guards, use DeLon Wright. So when you actually do get open from these moves, not gonna lie to you, that custom is what matters the most after you get open. And the best custom in this game right now is Cameron Thomas base, Oscar Robertson release 1, default small, release 2. Gonna use full release speed on this. Now I'm trying to say, and release shot time visual cue, 100% Oscar Robertson, 0% default small. All right, man, so now that y'all boys have everything that y'all need, I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging like that. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging like that. I'm gonna actually show y'all how to get open on this game and what moves are the effective, or the most effective moves, I should say, to get open on this game. Because I'm gonna be real, bro, it's really not that hard, especially on this game right here. So let's get it. All right, man, so before we even get started into this, I already know I'm gonna turn a lot of y'all boys into demons, but I don't care though, bro. I'm tired of 2K trying to patch us, 2K trying to patch drill moves, 2K trying to patch explosiveness in 2K in general, bro. So I don't give a damn anymore, bro. I don't care. So y'all know the go-to shot, right? So the go-to shot looks like this. Let me just do it real quick. You hold up on the right stick while you're holding R2, if that makes sense. So hold up on the right stick, hold R2. So if y'all don't know, you can cancel out of the go-to shot. And I know a lot of y'all didn't know that, but you can. You know what I'm trying to say? And with this specific go-to shot, which is Stephen Curry go-to shot, you can do a moonwalk. So let me just show you right here. Right there, boom, cancel all of it. You know what I'm trying to say? And how you cancel out of it is very simple, very simple. Once the move plays out, do not let it get into the shot, if that makes sense. So it should look like this. Keep holding it, keep holding it. Don't let it get to a shot. You know what I'm trying to say? And then you should like go back into your stance for dribbling. So the reason why the shot cancel is effective in this game, especially this one right here, is because it gives you like a little moonwalk animation, bro. Like a little moonwalk animation. So again, it looks like this. So hold R2, whichever ball the hand is in, it doesn't really matter. Hold up on the right stick and do not let the entire thing play out. So what I mean by that is once you see him do this, 1, 2, 3, and then that little hesitation, let go of the right stick and let go of R2. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure if a defender is reaching, this go-to shot is so good when you cancel it because you're going to be right in front of him. So it's going to give you a moonwalk crab. We're going to call it the moonwalk crab. There's different go-to shots that you get. I don't know what it depends on because sometimes you're going to get this one right here, and then sometimes you're going to get that one right there. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Even though I just did it on command, but let me see. Hold on. So it seems like, okay, hold on. So let me see. So it seems like basically from what I'm getting from this is every time you want this right here, hold R2 and then hold the right stick up immediately. You know what I'm trying to say? But if you want to get the slow one, which is this slow go-to shot, hold R2, wait for you to hold R2. You know what I'm trying to say? Wait a little bit. Like, don't like rush into it. And then hold right stick up, and it should be the slow one. But who the hell wants the slow one? You know what I'm trying to say? You can shot cancel from up and to the side. So how you do it to the side is kind of the same thing as how you do it up. You know what I'm trying to say? Except that you don't get this or this one right here. You know what I'm trying to say? So how you shot cancel to the side is hold R2. So the same thing, and then you want to basically hold the right stick if the ball's in the right hand to the left. Don't let the move play out though. You're gonna get that right there. It's like a basically a little tiny crossover, but it's actually a shot cancel. Like it's a go-to shot. It's just to the side. Now if the ball's in the left hand, the same thing. You want to hold the right stick to the right. You know what I'm trying to say? So now I'm gonna show y'all something that might be crazy. All right. So y'all know the Stephen Curry escape, right? The Stephen Curry escape moves, which is this right here. How to do this is, if you don't know how to do it, you basically, when the ball's in left or right hand, doesn't matter. It depends on which hand the ball is in. You want to flick the right stick to the right or to the left, depending on which hand the ball's in. So if the ball's in the left hand, to the right. If the ball's in the right hand, to the left. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because we're going to do this escape move into a go-to shot cancel. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do the escape first, right? We're going to do the escape first. So again, how to do the escape is I'm going to hold R2. I want to flick the right stick to the left. Boom, you're gonna get that. But we're not gonna let this move play all the way out like the way it just did. You know what I'm trying to say? Because that's too long. That's too long and it's too ineffective. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe this right here is only effective off of a screen when, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it creates so much space to the left and to the right. Once you do the escape move, right? The Stephen Curry escape move, you want to go back to the opposite side ball hand. But since it's a shot cancel, you will not be letting the move play out. So basically, okay, the ball's in the right hand again, right? Or left hand, doesn't matter. Ball's in the left hand, the right stick, just flick it to the right. You don't want to let the move play out. Once it gets to the right hand, keep holding R2, but hold the right stick to the left. So it should look like this. Right there, there you go. You know what I'm trying to say? So you can even do it backwards. So if you want to do the shot cancel first, hold the right stick to the left. Don't let it play out. Once it gets to the left hand, you want to go right back to the right. All right, man, so that was the shot cancel. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all, bro. A lot of people was asking me how I do this move right here. As you can see by the controller, this is the new crab, the new effective crab, I should say, in this game. The best crab. The reason why I have this stat back on is because it gives that crab right there, okay? So basically, how to do it is, you want to run up the court while holding turbo. You have to hold turbo for this move to get activated. So basically, you want to run up the court, flick down on the right stick every single time, bro. Every single time you're going to be open, especially if your defender is reaching, gambling, and stuff like that. You're going to be open for the easy three. Like, yeah, Tyrese Halliburton is cool and all to combo and stuff like that. But when it comes to this stat back, which is Luka Doncic stat back, to me, this is the best stat back in the game. How I'm doing it right now is basically, you know, holding R2 and flicking down on the right stick. If you don't know how to do this move, very simple, bro. You can even speed boost out of it. You know what I'm trying to say? Speed boost out of it with the Trae Young dribble style. I think Trae Young dribble style is better than Russell Westbrook when it comes to small guards, because Trae Young actually gives an angle. Like, look, I'm talking about that right there. You see that? Like, he kind of puts like the ball behind his back, like a little bit, like look that right there. Like, and it's only gonna happen when you speed burst to the left and to the right. It's only gonna happen when you go to the left and to the right. You know what I'm trying to say? So it gives an angle. Russell Westbrook doesn't really give an angle. It actually goes straight to the point. Russell Westbrook is good as well, bro. If y'all don't want to take off Russell Westbrook and you don't want that little, like, you know, like that little hitch, like, you know what I'm saying? The hitch is good because it actually looks like an actual speed boost. You know what I'm trying to say? And it actually looks good with the L2 cancels, bro. Look at this. Look at that. You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm gonna be completely totally honest with y'all. If y'all want to score efficiently in this game and you have a small guard build, you have my 6, bro. I'm gonna be completely totally honest with y'all. You do not want to just sit here and, you know, stand still, dribble and stuff like that. Like, especially not in this game, because when you actually going against a good defender, he's going to bump you and he's gonna make you do that little animation, like where your player, like, you know, stumbles and stuff like that, and he's dribbling the ball mad close to the floor. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's ass. You know what I'm trying to say? You want to run away. Yes, I said it. Yeah, you can combo and stuff like that on this game. That's the reason why I'm here, you know, to combo and stuff like that, to show y'all these combos. But at the end of the day, bro, if you really want to score efficiently, bro, you want to do this. You know what I'm trying to say? You want to do this. You want to stop and shoot or fade. You know what I'm trying to say? The fade that I have on right now is Pro 2, so you can put the fade that I have on, the dribble pull-up fade that I have on right now. But you really just want to get away from your defender, run, fade, and shoot. That's the most effective way to score in this game, unless you're Steezo the God. All right, y'all. And the reason why I'm saying Steezo is because a lot of people can't dribble the way Steezo does in this game. I could dribble the way Steezo could dribble if I actually sat there and labbed it. But that's not my play style, and that's not what I do. But yes, unless you're a Steezo, you're not just gonna be sitting here ISOing and getting threes all game. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm trying to say? So I advise y'all to put y'all pride aside and call for a screen. Tell your center to set you a screen, a big body, and fade in the midi, fade to the 3 while you're doing his combos and speed burst side of the moves. Hey man, I just wanted to keep it a buck with y'all. I wanted to keep it real with y'all because this 2K is not like previous 2Ks, bro. You're not just about to be doing anything unless you either receive a screen or unless you're playing against Timmy Turner 228 that has no defense. You know what I'm trying to say? So just keep that in mind, y'all boys. All right, so a little two-step combo that I'm gonna show y'all real quick. It's gonna be the Curry escape with the Trae Young 6 size up and speed boost to that same side ball hand. All right, so it should look like this. All right, y'all, that's like some 2K22, 2K15 type stuff right there. That's the escape into the Trae Young 6 size up. If y'all know how to do the Trae Young 6 size up, very easy, very simple. Do not hold R2, don't hold L2, don't do none of that. If the ball's in the left hand, flick the right stick to the right. If the ball's in the right hand, flick the right stick to the left. You know, boom, 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 boom. Now, if you want to combo with it, very easy. You know what I'm trying to say? Look at the sticks. You can put through your legs. You can combo with it, stand still combo. You can put it behind your back. It's super tough to do if you want me to be honest. But where will that get you? That will get you nowhere. You'll just be sitting in place, standing and dribbling in place. That's not going to get you nowhere, y'all boys. Unless, again, your defender has no type of D on this game. Which a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't have defense. I'm talking about for my stage boys that want to go to the stage, go cook up in stage. Yeah, bro, this is not going to get you nowhere. You know what I'm trying to say? You feel me? So, yeah, just instead, what will get you somewhere is doing a Trae Young 6 size up combo. So, this right here, going this way. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you're going to get the slow speed boost with Trae Young dribble style. Sometimes you're going to get the fast one. It all depends on the game. It depends on the angle that you take. So, you know what I'm trying to say? That's the fast speed boost right there, like that little hitch. So to do the Curry escape into the Trae Young 6 size up and spam it, you basically want to hold R2, you know, flick the right stick to the left if the ball is in the right hand to get the Curry escape. Once it gets to the left hand, you want to let go of R2 and flick the right stick to the opposite side ball handle. So it should look like this. It should look like that right there. But spam it. Boom, 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 boom. And then go back this way. I don't know if y'all just seen it. That was pretty fast, but it's a really good move to save your defender. But what I use it for is for crabs. So basically, boom. I'm trying to say. And if he's sitting there spamming his ass off, you're going to get that crab every single time because you're not letting the escape nor the Trae Young 6 size up play out. Another two-step that I want to show y'all boys so y'all can speed boost off of it is going to be the Trae Young 6 size up combo that I showed like, you know, like a little minute ago. And then the behind the back. So boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So if the ball's in the right hand, you want to start off like this. So basically you want to put it to the opposite side ball handle, which is flicking the right stick to the left if the ball's in the right hand. Then you want to flick the right stick diagonally down to the right. So put it behind your back. Boom, boom. See? Boom, boom. I did it fast. Boom, boom, boom. So that's two. So that's two basically. Boom, 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 boom. So like you just want to. So basically, once you get the feel for it, right? Once you get the feel for like doing the 6 sides of crossovers, you want to implement diagonal flicks into the crossover. And whichever hand the ball lands in, you basically want to hold R2 after you do those standstill Trae Young crossover combos. And then you want to just simply flick the right stick diagonally down to the right if it ends up in the left hand. So just like that. And then now we're going to put it back into our right hand. Just like that. See that? So that's the 6 sides between the behind the back. So for the last two-step combo, which in every single combo that I showed in this video, you can literally speed boost out of, cancel out of, you know, stuff like that. You basically want to do the regular breakdown combo. If you do not know how to do regular breakdown combo or aggressive breakdown combo, you simply flick the right stick up. This is the Curry regular breakdown combo. And hold R2. This is the aggressive breakdown combo right here. You want to flick up again. So you can even do a regular breakdown combo into a aggressive breakdown combo. You see that? It's, oh my, I'm telling y'all, bro, the dribbling is beautiful in this game, bro. It's just a speed burst. I'm gonna be honest, we need a faster speed burst, and I'm just keeping it a buck. But you know what I'm trying to say, with these combo moves, maybe we don't need it. You know what I'm trying to say? So basically, once you do the Stephen Curry combo move, boom, 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 don't want to let the move play out. Hold R2, you flick down on the right stick to get the step back again. So I'm just showing you can actually cancel out of moves. You know what I'm trying to say? You can actually cancel out of moves in this game. And speaking about canceling, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. The L2 cancel, right, y'all? Y'all went crazy. Y'all went crazy. All right. If y'all get this video to 1,000 likes, I'm gonna drop an even crazier video, all right, y'all? Because I'm really giving y'all, you feel me, easy peasy lemon squeezy moves right now that I think my grandma could do if she actually sat here and laughed. But it may not be easy to other people, and I understand that. The L2 cancel, same thing as last year, y'all. You know what I'm trying to say? If you knew how to L2 cancel last year, you're going for sure know how to L2 cancel this year. For the people who don't know how to L2 cancel, or didn't know how to L2 cancel last year, you kind of want to get used to holding L2 first, because it's all about the L2 timing. The only timings that you need is doing the escape crossover timing, because the only way you can L2 cancel in this game as of right now, as I know and as I seen, is doing this escape first. You know what I'm trying to say? Which I already showed y'all plenty of times, y'all. Plenty of times. If you don't know how to do the escape yet, I don't know, maybe you just got to keep lapping. But for my people who do know how to do the escape, which is this right here, but we're not that, which is that right there, you know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you're going to get the 6,000, you know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes it's not going to register correctly, because this game does have a latency. It does have a crazy latency, and you also have to get used to that as well. But you want to get used to holding this right here, but you want to get used to holding L2, but then also holding R2, and then doing the escape crossover. You know what I'm trying to say? You want to get used to it. And as you can see, you see how it cancels? It cancels immediately, bro, because I'm holding L2, and L2 is the way to cancel moves in this game. Now, there is a stick cancel. You know what I'm trying to say? I ain't trying to get into all that. That's going to be the next one. You know what I'm trying to say? Because if I get into all that, the video's going to be 40 minutes long. So, you feel me? For now, we're going to do the L2 cancel. The next one is going to be the left stick cancel. So basically, you want to get used to this right here, bro. You want to get used to this right here. You want to get used to holding L2 and then also doing the escape crossover. You want to get used to it because it's all about a timing thing. The same thing as last year, bro. So once you hold R2 and do the escape crossover, which is Stephen Curry escape, which is that right there, you simply want to keep running to the same side ball. So boom. So if I put the ball in my left hand, I'm running to the left. If I put the ball in the right hand, I'm gonna run to the right. That's the best way I can explain it, right? After the first dribble, you want to hold L2 and go back the other way. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So the best way I can explain, the best way anybody else will ever explain it is, you want to hold R2 during this entire time. During the entire time you're doing the L2 cancel, the turbo button is not being let go of. All right, y'all. So y'all really have to understand that. So basically, when it comes to the L2, not R2, because remember, you're holding R2 the entire time, y'all boys. All right. When it comes to L2, you holding L2 and only letting go of it once you do the move to the opposite side ball handle. Once you in the opposite side ball handle and you're running that same way, you want to keep holding L2. And once you're about to go to the other side, then you let go of L2. Boom. Do the move. AKA the Curry escape. Run that same side ball hand while you're holding R2 this entire time. Remember, you're not letting go of R2 at all. Then hold L2. Do the move. Let go of it. Hold out. Like you, it's like, okay. So the controls on the screen, right, y'all? If y'all want, y'all can put it to slow motion. Y'all can put it to slow motion, y'all boys. Y'all can really sit here and see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do it again. Just like that. Just like that. But hey, man, if this helped out in some type of way, y'all make sure that y'all hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and more importantly, turn on all post notifications so I can become part of Noti Gang, and so y'all won't miss any videos like these. I got my guards this year. I always do videos like these, so y'all can't miss them. Y'all can't miss any of my content videos in the future. I love y'all boys so much. I'll see y'all next one. Woo!